So now we're doing the back. We're going to do round waist for the back. We'll finish sewing it. After sewing it, we've pinned. See, I've pinned everywhere. The pinning is not... If you need to use 20 pins, use 20 pins to pin them so that they will be equal. Here, it's not compulsory that this side is equal. That's the part 2. But it's compulsory that the part 1 is equal. So you make sure that you pin. You make sure these 2 lines are equal. You see that this other place I matched it. Pin, 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 pin. Everywhere should be pinned. So after pinning first, you roll a straight line here. After rolling, you do your round waist. Round waist here is round waist here is 9.75. So 9.75 plus 1 inch is 10.75 plus another 1 inch is 11.75. So you're going to mark 11.75 here. Then from this marking, you'll do your round, you'll do your skirt waist to hip, which is 11.5, 12, 19.5, 20. And then you're now going to do your real length, which is 32. 32 plus the 2 inches for turning of the bottom will make it 34. So here the 34. After the 34, we're going to do our round. You know, we've already done the round waist, so we're going to do our round hip now. The round hip now will be 12.5. 12.5 plus 1 is 13.5. 13.5 plus another 1 is 14.5. Then remember that we took from the front. We took ½ inch, 0.5 from the front, so we're going to add that 0.5 from the front to here, which 14.5, we're now going to make it 15. So this is 15. Round waist, round under hip here is 10.5. So the under hip, you measure from here to the under hip. You see, as I put the 1 inch under to start it, is still there, because I knew that most times it jumps. The under hip is 10.5, so it's going to be 11.5, 12.5. So you mark here 12.5. You see our marking here? So we're going to put our tape, the tape here. This marking, put 1 inch here, as if the 1 inch, you see this line? I put the 1 inch here. So the 1 inch will be there. Measurement starts from that 1 inch. I'm putting the 1 inch here, as if to say, because you know we cannot measure all this. So 10.5. 10.5 starting from here is 11.5, 12.5. So this now makes it 12.5. So if, for instance, now you want to pencil it, you can now decide to take it smaller. Instead of the 10.5 now, you now say, let's just say you want to pencil it 1 inch. The penciling depends strictly on you and what you want to make for your customer. So instead of here to be normal 10.5 plus 1 inch here, 11, because either you start the measurement from here and you add only 1 inch for sewing allowance, because here the zip allowance, you know, or you take the 1 inch into the zip allowance, then still add the 1 inch. So it will be 10.5, 11.5, 12.5. Instead of doing that, and you want to pencil it, you can decide to take ½ inch to make it 11, or you can decide to take 1 whole inch to make it 11.5 to pencil it a bit. But if you do not want to and you want it just a normal straight skirt for an older customer that wants a comfortable skirt, you make it like this. Most younger customers want it penciled. So you roll on that 30, 32, 34. This ruling, we're not going to use it per se, or this bottom line, because I'm going to use the front to... I'm going to use the front to hold it like this. I'm going to use the front to still measure here, but I'm going to let me join my lines. After joining my lines, I'll use the front to remeasure, to cross check. See? Now I finished joining my lines. Let me add another pin here. I'll shift this pin up too so it doesn't affect my lines. Okay, so let me carry the back lining, the front lining, to measure the length of this one. I'm going to put it here, retrace to make sure that it's the same length, to make sure that the back length is equal to the front length. Where's the chalk? So I'm marking it here now. Remember that we've already cut the 2 inches out of here, so I'm going to cross check, make sure that it is 2 inches from here to here, so meaning that the back length is equal to the front length. Also, I'm marking my 2 inches so that when I finish using this one to cut the main material, I will cut out these 2 inches from the lining, because the lining should be 2 inches shorter than the original material. Leave there now. All right, so now I'm removing my pins. After removing my pins, I'm going to loosen this and use it to cut my part 1 and part 2 in the main material. Now he has joined the up, he has joined the bottom. You see that after joining, we matched here. So the top, the bottom with the lining, the same thing he did to the top. He also matched here after joining the top. So we join the top and the bottom now. So we're going to turn it inside out. Video. So after turning it now, you turn it, of course, inside out. So this is the back. You see that both the top and the bottom has been matched. Are you seeing that? Both the top and the bottom has been matched. So you place it front kissing front. Okay. Front kissing front. Then we'll now sew. Make sure that it's equal. You now sew from here, from this place, 1 inch to reach here. That's what I was trying to explain that time in the video, to where here is. So after sewing here, then we'll now take here individually and close here.